Welcome to my live stream of Divinity Original Sin. This is going to be an honor mode run in anticipation for the Divinity Original Sin 3 coming up next year, hopefully. I have not completed an honor mode run in Divinity Original Sin 2, so hopefully I finish it. This is going to be a multiplayer campaign, so if you want to join the chat, you could possibly be invited. Please don't sabotage my honor mode run. If you haven't seen the trailer for Divinity Original Sin 3, I recommend it. It's pretty good. Let's see. I have not streamed on YouTube before. So here we go. Honor mode run. Let's go. Episode 1. Character creation. All right. I should probably double check my stream to make sure levels and everything are good. I think we're good. All right. In this playthrough, I'm going to choose DOSII as my main character. She's an origin character. Let's listen to her origin story, shall we?
All my life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who, or what, is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
I'm curious which preset gives you thievery, because I want to make sure I choose that for one of my characters before we leave Fort Joy. I guess there's not a preset that has thievery. Interesting. Wait, this one does. Thievery's an ability. Okay. Not an attribute. I'm dumb. So, Shadow Blade has it by default. Okay. So, now I know what pre-built or build preset rather to choose for one of the other characters as I'm going through the game. Persuasion for the main character is very important. So I'll pick that. definitely want Pet Pal so I can talk to animals, because that's fun. I recommend that talent for any Larian game. Some good writing. The Enchantress. Do I want critical chance? I think that's good. That looks good. Let's change these to that way I get a little more crowd control. All right. Looks like I'm good to go. Just double checking. Let's start the game.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough.
Well, give me some more already.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Should keep those sedatives coming, lady. Pretty sure I got Blue Cross Blue Shield. It should cover it.
And here I was, hoping my upstairs visitor was just playing tricks on me.
I think she's talking about the demon in her head? Upstairs visitor. It's one way to look at it. At least she's positive. Assuming that it's just visiting. Alright, we're doing the loots that you do.
a sheep.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg, too.
I'm glad you like to joke around. Have you heard the one about the dancing sheep?
The depth of unamused ennui staring back at you from those ovine eyes is startling.
Are you referring to the ballerina? Oh, so funny, so funny.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
The dad jokes. They hired a
Did
dad
you expect a needle?
to specifically write these jokes. That was part of the criteria. Do you have kids? Do you enjoy annoying them? Those were the prerequisites to be the guy that writes the dad jokes.
This again.
A letter. Oh, don't slide stuff onto the pressure plates, it says. Thanks for the hint.
A click. This floor plate triggered something.
Nice. So, equip that.
You there. Come here. Hey. Hey. Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
Yeah, sure. How do I get you out?
A gentlewoman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal.
Yeah, he wouldn't be the first guy that told me that.
Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here.
I don't think I trust this guy. But
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
why are his eyes bloodshot? What's he smoking? Is he holding?
Is my shift over? Are you here to relieve me? Wait, you're no magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy scrounger? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
What should I do? You know what? I'm gonna ignore him and make him move toward the lever.
One more step, and it will be your last.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Pulling the
A
lever.
collared sauce freak thinks she can clobber a red. Damn fool. Lucian's name. Oh, I should have known there'd be trouble.
I'll yield to none.
Fucking him up. On both of them. Why not? Let these two idiots fight it out.
So much for a peaceful stroll.
Well,
The prisoner's
I heard
buoyant
a
voice darkens
computer
as his
noise.
eyes rest on yours.
something being disconnected. I wonder what that was. Hopefully my stream's still going.
Ah,
Yep,
freedom.
that was my camera.
Tastes better than wine.
That's funny. I bet it's the battery.
I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word I'd set you free, lass. Say your prayers while you've breath to speak them. The halls await.
I'm going to change the battery on the camera real quick. I need one of those adapters. A power adapter. I'm getting a power adapter. It's coming in the mail. Yeah, it's back. All right. Technical difficulties. Sorry about that. For the no viewers that I have online right now. All right, so Hinwar wants to war with me. Him wants war. Punch him in the face. Cut him on.
Glory is mine.
Do a little touch. I think I just stunned both of them. That's pretty stupid. Make sure I don't do that up close anymore. I miss. Kidding me? Yeah, I do.
I've only just woken up, and already there's a bounty on my head.
Let's get through this tutorial as quick as possible.
This again.
Let's loot some shelving. Loot the box. If you're like me, you've probably played through these tutorial stages so many times. You're sick of them. But we're going to do it one more time for this stream, ladies and gentlemen. The honor mode. Worth it.
Boring.
Pick up some playing cards. There's nothing in here to get. full circle.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
Boring.
What a well of knowledge this tome is. Dallas is such a dear lending it to me.
What did I pick up? A grotesque jar. It's not worth anything. I don't want that. Alright. In honor mode runs, you gotta get all the loot you can get.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper.
It seems as though there's a pattern.
Looks like that collar fits you snugly
That can't
enough.
be natural.
Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Yes, even if you do say so yourself.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
The last thing I remember is hoisting my 15th pint. Is this the Ram's Head Lou? About to ennui all over the place.
Don't you dare! If you violate the virtue of my carpet, I'll do a good thing worse and put a collar around your neck.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
Scrutinize.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative.
No, perhaps you should give me some more.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Should I tell her there was an accident on the cargo deck and that the prisoner's dead? Will that end up bad for me?
Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
And I could lean in and whisper the Magister suffered a fatal encounter, but she'll probably attack me if I do that. It's probably not a good idea. And then I'll die. I'm gonna take my leave.
Alexander, grant me patience. What?
A young Magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't be natural.
Good gods! There's...
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
She's the man's protector. She was his captor.
Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow, and his own sword. We'll find out who did this. Speaking of,
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Not with that collar on you, Aunt. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform.
They do they? I'll loosen their tongue.
Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
Yeah. That sounds good.
Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else. Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
A poetry book. We have too long presumed source is a virtuous part of civil society. Okay, that's not the poetry book. A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. Cute.
This is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Let's find this murderer, shall we?
I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep.
Nice wool. Can I have some?
Haven't got any shears, have you? People these days.
I can shear the sheep. Well, I need to find some shears, I guess.
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable?
Don't you get
Surely.
saucy with me when you
What
clearly
are you
don't know
trying
the
to hear
first
anyway?
thing about sauce.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Boring.
Never thought
The writing's
you'd end up
great.
a prison guard.
I recommend in your playthrough
right.
to
Junk.
talk to all
Always
the
needed
non-player
turn-out
characters
frogs
down
in
here.
nest.
It's fun.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
These devs really
You've
made a
got
choice
wolf
with
on
this
a
guy
leash
right
now.
here, Gil.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here,
Can you
we'll
imagine,
hand you
like-
right over the side of this
Like,
ship.
hey,
with
is that enough hair? Do we have enough
How dare
hair
you
on him?
classify this slop as
And
food?
they're like, I don't know. Do you think he
I've
maybe
seen
put
more
some more on his
appetizing things
shoulder
coming
right
out
here?
of plague-stricken pigs.
All right, we need his forearms
there's
to be
nothing
more like
else I can make, Your
Robin
Majesty.
Williams. Can
Turnips
you
and
make it look
water
like the top
are
of his
all I was
head?
given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my... Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat back...
Have a few questions for you.
Yes, quite the interesting conversations to be had here with these
You are chill,
NPCs.
aren't you?
Hey! I know who you are! You're a singer! My mum likes you!
I'll come back to you.
Yeah,
And you better be ready to
singer.
talk here.
These gloves I would like.
Hi, famous lady! Wow! like your hair. I like your eyes. I like your colour. I have one too. I know you. I heard you sing once. Before. Out there.
Alright, so...
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all
Lucky find.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than
I enjoy the Red Prince
Don't you get
voice
saucy with
acting.
me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Well done. All the voice acting is great in the Larian games.
Boring.
Well, the ones I've played, anyway.
I'll give you that knuckle and keep carrying on. One of us will kill our own. They're picking us on one by one. Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
Typing a message in my chat.
Mad? Insufferable? Surely.
Honor mode run.
Tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
A journal. Let's read that. Nothing
How
important.
dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty.
Ah, locked.
Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mesd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
We'll talk to...
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp you fan.
think it's him, huh?
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Why does the Magister suspect you of murder?
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Pointed white teeth? Why are his teeth pointy? Who has pointy teeth?
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
He's clearly middle-aged. How are his teeth white? They don't have whitening strips. And how... What'd you do to find yourself the mercy?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Curious about the murder. Did you do it?
No. The dead
I
man,
believe
Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
Oh, a mercenary.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
You know anything more about where we're headed? This Fort Joy.
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
I'd like to meet this Alexander and show him exactly what I think of this bloody divine.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You! What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
You think me mad?
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, kiddo. You hear that?
I ain't saying nothing.
Bloody dwarves, I'll come back to you, and you better
Yeah,
be
like
ready
I
to
said,
talk here.
Lots of good dialogue. I recommend you go through and talk to everyone. I'm gonna save it, and I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Take a small break. I'll be back shortly. Find out if we can discover who the murderer is next time on Divinity Original Sin Honor Mode Run. Brought to you by Roast Player Games. My name's Jerem Matson. I'm hoping to roast everything and anything about the role-playing games that are popular. See you soon.